Hello and welcome to a new episode on Sadhana World Foundation. As you know, we care about crafting young lives. We present stories drawn from the lessons in history and mythology which are anchored on moral values. We believe that these moral teachings can help our young children and adults emerge into stronger and better human beings, provided they inculcate these in their lives. In our day to day life, we have seen feelings of hatred, feelings of malice, ill feeling towards others. At workplace, we tend to talk about people who are not our type. Sometimes the discussion is about the kind of food that we eat, the kind of practices, religious practices that we follow at our homes. In schools, people tend to bully others just because the other person doesn't belong to the group that I am part of. There are various kind of discrimination that we come across in our day-to-day life. We tend to isolate people based on caste, based on creed, based on certain kind of habits, practices. But is this a good thing to do? Is this the right thing to do? If we dip into lessons of mythology, we will certainly come to know that these behaviors have been proven to be the wrong things to be done. Look at Ramayana. Ravan, such a powerful, well-read, intelligent, wise person. Along the way of his life, gave up his wisdom, his intellect, developed wrong behaviors, bad practices, became malicious of Ram's fame. He abducted Sita, Ram's wife. He insisted that Sita marries him and becomes the queen of Lanka. Of course, as we all know that in Ramayana, Ram comes to rescue Sita and teaches a lesson to Ravan. Ravan gets killed, his kingdom gets destroyed, his clan gets destroyed, and a new rule of law is established based on the principles of virtue, principles of right practices. In the Mahabharata, we have got ample lessons, many stories which describe that malice is bad. Having deep-seated desire to hurt somebody, expressing enmity towards somebody else, just because I was hurt by that person in some situation, we become revengeful. All of these in Mahabharata has been proven through multiple stories. Call them folk tales, call them history, call them mythology, doesn't matter. It has been time and again told to us that being malicious, expressing or holding ill feeling towards somebody else, causing hatred, online or offline, doesn't matter. Whether you express it or you keep it in your own mind, it demonstrates in some way or the other. All of this has been told again and again. Think of the story of the Mahabharata, where Yudhishthir and his 4 other brothers, known as Pandavas, were considered to be having the right behaviors multiple times on multiple occasions. Kauravas, who were 100 brothers, they were led by their eldest, which was Duryodhana, always nursed ill feeling towards the Pandavas because Pandavas were better than Kauravas in terms of the power, in terms of their skills, in terms of their behaviors and the way they led their lives. Duryodhan always was holding a grudge in his mind that he has lost out in the race, and hence he should do something about it. What do you do when you feel that you have lost out in a race? You have to build your capabilities. You have to improve. You have to continuously think of new ways, constructive ways of winning the competition again. You don't hold malice, you don't hold hatred, you don't hold ill feeling towards somebody who has won in the race. That's what we are told right from our childhood. But do we practice it every day of our lives? Duryodhan attempts multiple times through various stories in Mahabharata to hurt the Pandavas. One such incident maybe I can describe, where Duryodhan could see the power of Bhim, the second Pandava, who was extremely powerful. When the brothers were playing together, Bhim would always come out as the most powerful person. Duryodhan, instead of practicing or doing something to become more powerful, more skillful, he wanted to hurt Bhim. So he created a plot. He invited the Pandavas and he served them food laced with poison, particularly to Bhim. And Bhim became powerless. He felt fatigued. He slept. Then Duryodhan tied him up and put him into the river Ganges, hoping that Bhim will die. But Bhim goes deep inside the river, and it is described in the mythology that he goes to the world which is down below, which is ruled by the serpents. And there one serpent who seems to be the related grandfather of Bhim's father, something like that. He recognizes Bhim and he embraces Bhim, and all these serpents actually hurt Bhim, and because he had consumed poison, that poison gets negated by the venom which from all these snakes into Bhim's body. Bhim again comes to life, and this great grandfather of Bhim now blesses Bhim with certain kind of food which increases his power further, and he ultimately becomes almost like invincible in a battle. Through this story, we are told that if you become malicious to the other person, not only you will hurt your own peace of mind, you will lose your own peace of mind, but also you create opportunity for the other person to become more powerful, stronger, and better. That's what Bhim becomes. And what happens to Duryodhan, all of us know. Look at incidents of history. The Holocaust, the ethnic strife in Africa, the American Civil War. Look at the division of India and Pakistan, and many others are all founded on hatred. All of these events have happened due to someone in the position of power had tremendous amount of hatred towards another community. And what has happened in all of this, we know. All of these events have ended in lot of pain, lot of suffering, lot of sorrows and sadness. Nobody has really won in this strife. So ladies and gentlemen, my dear young children who are watching this, in Srimad Bhagavadgita chapter number 16, when Sri Krishna describes 26 noble qualities, one of them is called adroha, Adroho means not to express enmity, not to express malice, not to express hatred, or not to hold ill feeling towards anyone else. That's a noble quality. We are told right from our childhood to practice this, but when we become adults, when we lead our life on our own terms, some of these teachings we forget along the way, and we create events as painful as the Holocaust. Thank you very much for watching this. I look forward to our future conversations.